The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog football on the home of the Bulldogs, KJAM.
Henry takes the snap, looking to his right side, throws it to the end zone, has his man as the ball floats to the corner, caught by Shane Veenhoff for a Bulldog touchdown. They'll look to throw, pass complete, Miles Snyder shakes a defender to the end zone, touchdown, Madison Bulldogs.
Tonight's game is also available online at AmazingMadison.com.
Rolls out, puck fakes, now he fires deep, has a man wide open. The ball is caught by Luke Johnson down the sideline, 10 to the 5, he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Madison Bulldogs.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show with the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
High school and Madison Bulldog football on AM 1390 KJAM. And those of you joining us online at AmazingMadison.com, our live stream tonight as we welcome you in to the Edward Jones Investment pregame show. Brought to you by Edward Jones in Madison. Start saving for you and your family's future today. Contact the Weebies at Edward Jones in Madison. It's the 4-1 Madison Bulldogs taking on the 4-1 Tri-Valley Mustangs. Good to have you along with us here in this MDL broadcast booth. I use the term booth loosely as we are broadcasting from the corner of the bleachers here at Tri-Valley High School. Tri-Valley built the brand new school and the very nice gym last year. Now they just got to work on adding a press box. But they'll get that taken care of one of these years. Oh, they'll go down to 11B and we won't have to worry about it anymore. Either way, the Bulldogs are in for what should be a good game tonight here in Tri-Valley. This Mustang team, 4-1 as well, coming off their first loss last week, just as Madison is. Tri-Valley was in Del Rapids, a tough Del Rapids Courier football team that Madison saw in the second week of the season. Bulldogs fell down behind early, were able to rally back and get the 1-point win over Dells in week 2. Well, this time the Mustangs took Del Rapids to overtime, but could not put away the Couriers. Couldn't score the last points really in that Couriers got the ball first, went down and scored. Tri-Valley also had a bad turnover late in that game that kind of cost them, and Dells picked up the 22-14 overtime win over Tri-Valley. Meanwhile, Madison coming off just a real disappointing game in every way that a game can be disappointing. A 42-6 loss to Sioux Falls Christian last week. I think disappointing in the outcome, disappointing in terms of how Madison played. It's one thing to get beat by a team that's undefeated, that everybody thinks is probably the team that's the odds-on favorite to win the 11A championship this year. But to come out and play the game that Madison did, I mean, it was bad in every facet of it. Poor execution. If you heard us in the post-game show, you heard Coach Nordling talk about it. He said we were just beat in every aspect of the football game, from the coaching to just everything, special teams. It all went haywire for the Bulldogs. And really right from the start, you take a sack on the very first play of the game, and then the first of 3 interceptions is throwing a couple of those picks. But it's going to happen, a learning process for a sophomore QB, but in a game of that nature, you just can't have picks where you kind of throw the ball up for grabs in your own territory. Christian took advantage of it twice, turned both of them into touchdowns. Madison also had they added another interception in the second half. They had a muff punt that was kind of, again, on everybody. Nobody was really talking, communicating with what was going on. He had a bad snap that led to a turnover on downs deep in your own territory on what should have been a punt. So, the one thing I think you can say out of that game is the defense played fairly well. But to come out of that with 50-some plays run and only 166 yards of total offense and the 5 turnovers, there was just nothing Bulldogs could really hang their hat on and say, hey, at least we did this well against Sioux Falls Christian. And then the other part of that game is the injuries that racked up that Madison is going to be dealing with, certainly for this week, but perhaps for a few weeks to come, with some of their absolutely key players that are not in uniform tonight. So this is a banged-up Bulldog team, but then again, hey, we're getting our way into past the midway to the end point of the season, so you're going to have banged-up teams. Certainly Tri-Valley can say that as well. They've got their linebacker, Landon Reiser, who's one of their lead backs and lead middle linebacker as well, is banged up, was kind of unknown. I've been looking out to see if I could spot him out there. I haven't yet. That doesn't mean I just haven't been able to see him, but it's that point of the season. Everybody's a little banged up and just doing their best to put the best 11 they can on the field and execute. And that's what the Bulldogs will try to do here against the Tri-Valley Mustangs tonight. Sun's going down. The bugs are coming out. Boy, I'll tell you that. They got not only the Asian beetles, but everybody's friends, those little no-see-ums, whatever you want to call them. Oh, we've got them, and we see them here tonight in Tri-Valley. We're going to take the first break on our Edward Jones Investment pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at some other games going on in the area tonight. We've got that and more coming up for you in just a few minutes. Thank you for joining us. This is Bulldog Football on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrana Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrana Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones, no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
And welcome back here to Tri-Valley High School and the Edward Jones Investment pregame show on Dakota's Best AM 1390 and online at AmazingMadison.com. If you're joining us on the video stream tonight on our YouTube page or on the Bulldog Sports page at AmazingMadison.com, it's the 4-1 Madison Bulldogs taking on the 4-1 Tri-Valley Mustangs. Madison comes in as still a top 5 team in South Dakota. Tri-Valley, the number 5 rated team in the state of South Dakota as well. Other games tonight, you've got the number 1 team, Sioux Falls Christian, the Chargers, who just defeated Madison last week. They are out west taking on Belle Fourche tonight. They are, I read the wrong one. Sioux Falls Christian, I knew that was wrong as soon as I said it. I knew they were home. They're home against Vermilion tonight. St. Thomas More is taking on Belle Fourche this evening. The other big matchup in South Dakota is Del Rapids against West Central. That one in Dells. So a couple of 4-1 teams there. And then 2 teams that are, struggling and not performing really to their expectations this year in Lennox and Canton. And they are meeting up tonight in Lennox. Bulldogs will be in Lennox 1 week from tonight to take on the Orioles. 3 games left in the regular season for Madison after this, 2 of them on the road. Just one more regular season home game. That'll be 2 weeks from tonight at home against Canton. Otherwise, it's trips to Lennox and Millbank left for the Bulldogs this regular season. Some other games around the area. Philandrew is at Sioux Valley tonight in 11B football. Clark Willow Lake is in dual this evening, and Bridgewater Emory is at McCook Central Montrose. In 9-man football, already underway in Chester, Viborg Hurley. Early, midway we'll call it, through the second quarter, Viborg Hurley leads the Chester area Flyers 22-0. Also, Howard is in action tonight, coming off their bye week. They made the trip to Hanson. There's a couple of good football programs there. Howard, number 5 in 11A. Hanson just outside the top 5 in 9AA. So they're meeting tonight in Hanson. And Hamlin, 6-0 in the season. They're taking on DeSmit tonight. Also, some other games in 9B football. You've got Coleman Egan and ORR battling this evening. It's the Co-op Bowl. Coleman Egan and ORR, that one's in Coleman tonight. Arlington is in Lake Preston taking on Iroquois. Lake Preston this evening. Again, glad to have you along with us here on Dakota's Best AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. I'm Matt Gross, coming to you from the stands at Lennox. The good news, the sun is just starting to set, and so we are going to be not having to deal with the glare of that as we go through the game today. If we miss anything on the field, I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm operating as cameraman, broadcaster, scoreboard operator, everything you want to call it tonight. We're going to try to do it for you here from the upper corner of the bleachers here in Tri-Valley. And just a reminder that tomorrow afternoon we've got football for you over on our sister station, Jammin' Country FM 103, Dakota State University. They made the flight out earlier today and headed to Montana Tech. That's the number 6 team in NAIA football. Dakota State will have that one tomorrow at 1 o'clock over on Jammin' Country FM 103. And hopefully, by the way, for DSU, a game not quite as close as what they had to play last week. Now, that's with that saying, you want DSU to get the win, and they got the win last week. But my goodness, that was a crazy way to get the win last week for Dakota State. In the kind of last-second touchdown, best drive of the game came in the final minute for DSU. But they got her done. So they are on the air tomorrow, Jammin' Country FM 103.1 at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We have got a few minutes here before we get to kickoff, so we're going to take one more time out. We'll be back after these words from our Madison Bulldogs sponsors as the Edward Jones Investment pregame show continues.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window, we are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Persona Triangle is proud to support Madison Bulldog Athletics, and we'd love for you to be part of our team too. At Persona Triangle, we know that strong families and strong communities go hand in hand with good jobs. That's why we offer dependable schedules, competitive wages, and a workplace where people matter. Join a company that invests in you. Apply today to join our team in Madison at personatriangle.com/careers. Good luck, Bulldogs, from Persona Triangle.
Good evening and welcome back here to Tri-Valley as our Edward Jones Investment pregame show about to come to an end here on Dakota's Best AM 1390 and online at amazingmadison.com. Madison Bulldogs and Tri-Valley Mustangs out at the 50-yard line doing through the coin toss right now. And that toss has been won by Tri-Valley and they defer. And so Madison will receive the football to start things off. Sun dying down here, and also the wind has been dying down. Hopefully we can get you in the game here. We're going to get heads of a few members of the student section as we go through the game, but hopefully you'll be able to see everything all right. As I picked the corner where nobody was, and I should have known. And the student section filed in about the last 5 minutes, so they're going to get some on-camera time tonight, but that's okay. Two of the Madison team captains coming to the sideline, of course, not in action today. We saw Shane Veenhoff go down with injury last week, Caleb Pedersen as well. So both on the sidelines and watching their team try to take down this very talented and big across the line Mustangs team. Tri-Valley will go with a 5-down lineman, 2 linebacker, 5-2 defensive look. And a Madison team that already kind of struggles at times to run the football is going to be tested against that defensive front. They're pretty big up around that defensive front as well, including the middle of that, Luke Nellich and Xavier Yount. Nellich at 265, Yount at 215, Lawson Lodmel at 210, Connor Carruthers at 215 as well. So it's a big defensive front for the Tri-Valley Mustangs that Madison will be trying to face down against here tonight. Little delay in getting the kickoff ready to go, but now it looks like we're finally going to be ready. Dropping back to return for the Bulldogs is going to be Luke Johnson back there, along with Tucker King. So Mustangs ready to kick it up. And we are underway in Tri-Valley. It's a short kickoff taken on the run at the 10 by Johnson. Johnson veers out to the far sideline to the 40-yard line, gets across there to the 45, and he leans down, and a great return on the far sideline by Luke Johnson. And he gives the Bulldogs good field position to start off their first drive of the ball game. Madison's offense, again, without their wide receiver target, Shane Veenhoff. Madison completed just 3 passes in that ball game last week. 3 of 14 was Henry Veenhoff, and the sophomore, who had not thrown an interception all season, threw his first 3 in that game. Trying to recover here as he breaks the huddle with a 4 wide receiver set. Hodges, the deep man behind him. That line moves around, now sends a corner out to the right side, and it will be a handoff up the middle on a read option play that was a little busted, but Caleb Hodges is going to take the handoff and kind of carried Henry along with him for a ride of 4 and a 4-yard pickup on a first down run by Caleb Hodges, the 5'9", 175-pound senior running back, 56 carries for 274 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. The only 5 rushing touchdowns for the Bulldogs this season all belong to Hodges. Hodges motions out as a wide receiver to the right side. Empty backfield, 3 to the left now of Henry Veenhoff on 2nd down and 6. Near the midfield stripe, he takes a snap, gets rid of it quickly. Was looking for Hodges, and the pass incomplete. Just a little off target that time. He threw it to the outside shoulder as Hodges had turned inside. He was sitting right down to the zone, and that's going to be something that I think the Bulldogs can try to exploit as this game goes along. That 5-2 alignment. If they're going to stick to 5 down defensive linemen and send the cornerbacks with 2 high safeties, if you're running 2 safeties and 5 down linemen, there's going to be options for Hodges to come out of the backfield and find some open zones 4 or 5 yards down. But now Madison faces a 3rd down and 6 as Hodgins moves in motion. Man behind him is King. He will get the handoff, and King's going nowhere. He's going to be stopped at the 50-yard line. It's a 1-yard gain. So on 3rd and 6, the Bulldogs run it straight up the middle and come up empty and look like they are thinking 4-down territory the whole way here. So no, not even a question right now. Madison going to go for it on 4th down and 5 from the midfield stripe. Running back Tucker King will stand to the right side now of Henry Veenhoff on 4th down and 5, and a big play very early in the ball game. He motions Hodges into the backfield now. 2 men beside him here on 4th and 5. Takes the snap. Veenhoff on a drop. Doesn't see what he likes. Rolls to the near side. Now on the run. Pump fakes. Tucks to the 50-yard line. And out of bounds. He looks like he got it. He did. Saw where those sticks were. Tiptoed the sideline and picked up the Riddles Glass. First down brought to you by Riddles Glass in Madison, just south of Runnings in the Industrial Park. For all of your window and glass needs, it's Riddles Glass in Madison. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs, now into Mustang territory. At the Tri-Valley 42-yard line, 10:25 and counting here in the opening quarter and the opening drive of the game. In motion comes Sims. Over to the right side, 3 wide receivers to the right now here for Veenhoff, who takes a snap, looks that way quickly, gets rid of it, and drilled just as the pass got to him is Ethan Sims, and the pass is incomplete. And that'll stop the clock at 10:06 to go here in the opening quarter as Madison with a quick pass over to Sims. And boy, Tri-Valley read that beautifully that time. On the far side, I believe that was the cornerback, Ty Owen, the 6'2", 164-pound senior. He's also the quarterback for this team, who came in and made the play. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10. Handoff goes for Hodges, right side, being pursued, wrapped up, and taken down by the defensive end, Lodmell. There's that big defensive line asserting itself again on a run. Madison got 4 yards on the first carry, nothing since then. And 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. And I guess from an offensive play calling standpoint, if you were going to go for it on 4th and 5 from the 50 earlier on this drive, you're definitely going to go for it 4-down territory here, whatever you get on this one. So try to get something that can get you 4 or 5 yards. Oh, well, apologize for that look. You're going to get a lot of heads on cameras here. 3rd down and 10. As he takes a snap, drifts back, wants to throw, rolls out. Now looking to cut and run. Cuts back to the middle and is going to be taken down. A gain close to the line to gain. And again, apologize for the heads and the shots. Wave, girls, you're on camera. And it's going to be 4th down and a yard. 4th down and 1 here for the Bulldogs. And Madison can't seem to get the play right. They're going to need to take a timeout here, I think. As there's the whistle, Madison will take a timeout just before they would have been into a penalty situation. So Bulldogs take a timeout. We'll pause as well. We'll take a quick timeout. Back after this on KJAM.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Back with you here in Tri-Valley. Bulldogs have gone for it on a 4th down already. They will go for it again here on 4th down and 1. 4 and 1 from the Tri-Valley 35-yard line after a run of 9 by Henry Veenhoff on 3rd down. 2 in the backfield here, including Caleb Hodges off to the right side. Tucker King is the running back to the left. Takes the snap, and it's going to go Henry Veenhoff straight up the middle with the 2 backs blocking. He'll get to the 40-yard line, a gain of 5. And Veenhoff picks up another Riddles Glass 1st down. Riddles Glass in Madison for residential, commercial, and auto glass, rock chips, mirrors, and doors, plus financing. It's all available at Riddles Glass in Madison. 1st down here for the Bulldogs, getting it done on the ground a little bit on this drive. Moves King over to the right side. Now they're going to run a screen pass. Hodges, it was read nicely there, though, by the defensive lineman Xavier Yount from the left side of the line. The junior makes the tackle after a short gain on a screen pass. So Bulldogs gave that a try. Haven't seen a ton of screens attempted this year by Madison. But the defensive end able to break that one up after a short gain. I guess they give him about 3 yards on it. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Sims goes wide to the right side. Hodges moves around, getting use both in the backfield and as a wideout here, kind of filling in for Shane Veenhoff, who's out with the injury. Takes the snap, hands it off to King. King looking out on the right side. King's got room and should have enough for another Riddles Glass 1st down. It's going to be close to the sticks, but he got it. Gain of about 7 on the run by Tucker King. Faked it inside, ran the end around out to the right, and picks up another Riddles Glass 1st down. As the Bulldogs now drive into the Case IH red zone. If you want equipment that's most powerful and efficient, it's available only in red at your Case IH dealer, Lake County International in Madison. 1st down and 10. Veenhoff going to be a QB keeper. Got some room off the right side. Cuts back to the middle. Breaks through a tackle. Spins his way down, and he's near the 5-yard line. Good run on 1st down by Henry Veenhoff to pick up another Riddles Glass 1st down and set the Bulldogs up in a goal-to-go situation. It's going to be 1st down and goal to go here for the Bulldogs, trying to strike first with the touchdown here in this opening quarter. Bulldogs have ran the clock down to 6:34 and counting now here in the opening quarter on this long drive where they picked up 2 1st downs. Miles Snyder way out wide to the left side. 2 in the backfield here for Henry. It'll be a fake handoff. They fire the pass. Oh, he had Schneider. He just threw it high. He had his big 6'3" wideout coming on a slant right into the end zone. He had his man beat, and they had him matched up with, I believe that's Connor Glassford over there. Glassford is 5'7", 150. Schneider is 6'3". So you can take advantage of that height matchup all day long, and the pass just fired incomplete, a little high of his intended target. Brings up 2nd down and goal to go now from the 6. They would play action on 1st down. Watch for just a straight run here. Hodges to the right, King to the left. Veenhoff takes the snap. Nope, wants to throw again. Now sees a little room to the right. Steps up, cuts back to the middle, looking for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Madison Bulldogs. It's Henry Veenhoff taking it in from 6 yards out, and Madison's on top first, 6-0 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. as Henry Veenhoff with the TD run. So the Bulldogs pound their way into the end zone on this one. We haven't seen this team do a ton of running throughout the course of the season effectively, but they run it down the field here and get the touchdown, and now Tri-Valley is way off sides. That was Oyen coming around from the right side of the offensive line. And so half the distance to the goal, and will that change Madison's plans? Perhaps here, because coming off the field are the Bulldogs. By the way, that was Cohen Hahn out there to kick. I haven't looked to see if Troxel's out there tonight or not, but that was Cohen Hahn that was out to attempt the extra point. And now with the penalty, Madison will go for 2. So Henry Veenhoff back out onto the field here. Bulldogs going for the 2-point conversion. 2 men in the backfield. Veenhoff takes a snap, rolls out, hands off King. King cucks it into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. 6:15 to play here in the opening quarter on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. It's Madison 8 and Tri-Valley nothing. We'll be back after a timeout here. This is Bulldog Football on KJAM and AmazingMadison.com.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Bulldog fans, are you ready for a big win? Anytime Fitness is moving into a brand new state-of-the-art gym, and right now you can save $99 on enrollment fees. Lock in your rate before we relocate and be part of our fitness family as we kick off this exciting new chapter. Don't wait, this moving sale won't last long. Anytime Fitness, let's make healthy happen. Go Bulldogs!
Back in Tri-Valley from the NDL broadcast booth after the touchdown. It's a short kick by Cohen Hahn. It'll be taken at about the 35-yard line. Bulldogs have it covered well. Cohen got it up high and was able to get basically no return on the kick. So add to the potential injuries here. Apparently Tyler Troxel, as Cohen Hahn's taken over the kicking duties here for the Bulldogs, it seems. He stays in now at safety as this Tri-Valley offense comes out onto the field. Bulldogs defensively, Nolan Nielsen, Sawyer Haig, Ashton Dorhout, and Tyan Braskamp. The defensive front played really well against Sioux Falls Christian. Didn't get put in great situations with the turnovers on the offensive side, but that Bulldogs defense did a pretty admirable job in that game nonetheless. 3 wide receivers off to the left side. Now a man comes in motion across the formation, and it'll be a handoff to the running back. That's Dibbig, and Dibbig does not find any room. Stretched it out to the far side. He'd have been better off just diving forward for no gain because he's going to lose about 4 yards on that run. So Madison's defense just strings him out that time. Dibbig was going east-west immediately. 2nd down and 15 after the loss. 3 wide receivers set. You got a tight end to the right side here for Ty Oyen, the quarterback. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and there's not much room there. Great job of bursting through the line. And getting a gain of about 4 that time by, I believe, Eflane. And brings up a 3rd down and 11 here for the Mustangs. 3rd down and 11 back at their own 30-yard line. So a big chance for the Bulldogs defense to get the ball right back on a 3 and out here.
3rd down at about 13.
3 wide receivers right. Eflin and Glassford to the right side here. Owen goes under center. Now sends a man in motion down the middle of the field. He drops back. Owen looking to throw. Doesn't see anything. Runs out of the pocket. Being chased by Nielsen. He'll throw it away. And the Bulldogs force a 3 and out. Clock stops. 4:46 to go in quarter number 1. And Madison's defense is going to get the ball right back to the offense here. So great job by the Bulldogs to get the ball back quickly. And now a punt return coming up here for the Bulldogs. It is a short bouncing punt that is going to go past the Bulldog 30 and back inside the 25-yard line before it's covered there. So first and 10 for the Madison Bulldogs offense, who marched down the field in the first possession of this game to get the 8-point lead. And now the offense comes right back out. And an opportunity to expand and chew up some more clock. I mean, that was a long first drive by the Bulldogs that took almost 6 minutes off the clock of this first quarter. Now their offense comes back out. First down and 10. Ball back at their own 26-yard line. Handoff Hodges. No running room. Pardon me, the ball at the 22-yard line. Hodges is going to be hit for a loss of a couple of yards. So Hodges met in the backfield there and brings up second down and 12. So one thing Bulldogs did for the most part on that first drive was stay on schedule. Didn't get the negative plays. 3 wide receivers to the right. Hodges back in the pistol formation behind his quarterback, Shane Vienoff, who fires quickly, finds Nielsen. Nielsen's going to break a tackle out to the 40 to the 41-yard line before he's taken down. Good catch on a hard rifle of a ball from Vienoff to Nolan Nielsen. It's a gain of 10 and brings up a third down, about a yard and a half here for the Bulldogs. Might be a good spot just to go back to power running again. You've got Henry Vienoff, your quarterback, at 6'4". Put 2 guys back there with him and let him run. That may be what they're doing. We got a fullback out to the right side. Tucker King's the tailback here. Let's see if he gets the call. He will on third down and a yard. He goes forward and is going to get it. Line pushing him forward, and he'll drag him for an extra 5. And it was the sophomore Nolan Fisher pushing the pile that time and drives the Bulldogs for another Riddles Glass first down. Riddles Glass in Madison for residential, commercial, and auto glass, rock chips, mirrors, and doors, plus financing available at Riddles Glass in Madison. 3 minutes and counting here in quarter number 1. Bulldogs pick up the first down and drive it to their own 38-yard line now. First down and 10 from here for Madison. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the right. Empty backfield here for Henry on first down and 10 as the sophomore takes a snap. It's a design draw straight up the middle. He won't get much. Get across the 40 to the 41, a gain of maybe a couple of yards on the first down run by the sophomore Henry Vienoff. And it brings up second down and call it 7 after that Vienoff carry. Shane, 50 carries for 117 yards on the season. Of course, always a little deceiving on your quarterback because he loses the rushing yards on the sacks. But 50 carries for the quarterback, 56 for the main running back, Caleb Hodges. So you can tell where Madison has done a lot of their running so far this year. Second down and 7. Handoff goes to Hodges. Hodges breaking tackles, carries him out to the 45-yard line and turns what would have been no gain into a gain of 4. And brings up second down and 3 now for the Bulldogs. Pardon me, third down and 3 here for the Bulldogs as the clock running, 1:45 to go in our opening quarter. This is also very near where the Bulldogs went for it on fourth down in their last drive. So this might be 2-down territory. They're playing aggressively so far today. We're going to get a timeout taken before this play snaps. The official getting everybody away from the ball. And is it an equipment issue? They're making Henry Vienoff come off the field for a play. I'm not sure if his helmet came off or what happened there. Coach Bundy's looking for an for an explanation. Cohen Hahn had come out, but now Tucker King's going to go out. Nolan Nielsen out. Now Hahn's coming out. They'll huddle up here. They'll reset the clock for him, but the game clock continues to wind. Minute 7 and counting here, so not sure. There must have been an equipment issue that they made Vienoff come out. So now Hahn is on. Third down and 3 here for the Bulldogs. King is the tailback. He'll get the call. Runs to the right side. Hit and drops down for a gain of only about a yard, maybe 2. He'll be short, and fourth down coming up for the Bulldogs. Still in their own territory at their own 47. They need to make the 48. Henry's back out. They're going to go for it on 4th down and a yard again for the second time in the ball game in their own territory. 4th down and 1 here for the Bulldogs. Two men in the backfield here behind Henry Veenhoff on 4th down and a yard. He takes a snap, keeps it himself, uses the 2 blockers, has the Riddles glass first down, stretches out to the 50 and across to the 49-yard line. And a gain of about 4 on that first down run by the sophomore QB, Henry Veenhoff. And another Riddles glass first down for the Bulldogs. And that will be the final play of the opening quarter. Bulldogs dominating the time of possession here. They have an 8-0 lead. As we go to quarter number 2, it'll be 1st down and 10 in Mustang territory when we come back after this timeout on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Pest making a play on your property? Time to call in the pros, the Yankee brothers at A&B Pest Control. Whether it's spiders blitzing your kitchen, ants and mosquitoes invading your turf, or rodents trying to run the offense, A&B Pest Control shuts them down. Locally owned, operated, and undefeated against bugs and critters, serving homes, businesses, and farms, interior, exterior, you name it. Call A&B Pest Control today at 605-480-1792 and kick pests out of your field for good. A&B Pest Control, run by the Yankee brothers, local and reliable.
Welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. Madison Bulldogs lead 8-0. And after a play-action pass, stepping up in the pocket is Henry Veenhoff. He's going to look to run. Veenhoff cucks by a man, spins through another, still on his feet, pushing defenders as he reaches for the 40, and comes up just shy of the 41-yard line. But it's a gain of 8. On a QB scramble that time by Henry Veenhoff. Bulldogs win play action. It was kind of a busted play from the word go, but Veenhoff able to make something out of it. Actually spot him down to the 42, so it's going to be 2nd down and 7 here for Madison. Just underway second quarter. Bulldogs took the opening drive of the game in for a touchdown. And after a penalty, went for it on a 2-point conversion. And were successful for this 8-0 lead. Tri-Valley had a quick 3-and-out. 4 wide receivers set here for Veenhoff now. 2nd down and 3 as he takes the snap and wants to throw. Looks to his left, fires it, has Sims caught on the run, and Sims taken down inside the 10-yard line. Beautiful catch by Ethan Sims. Veenhoff hit him in the hands, outstretched in stride, and Sims just barely one hand around the waist to take him down that time was Brody Dybig. And he drops him at the 10-yard line, but a big Riddles glass first down. And again tonight, the Bulldogs are inside the Case IH red zone. Get in the red zone yourself at Lake County International, Bulldog fans. Case IH dedicated to designing every tractor, tool, and piece of equipment with your land management in mind. 1st down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Pistol formation, fullback out to the right side. Handoff goes to King. Gets by the first wave. Powers it down inside the 9 to the 8-yard line on the first down run by King. And again, just personnel-wise, they're leaning on Tucker King a little bit more. You don't have Shane Veenhoff tonight, so rather than go somebody else in there as a 5 wideout, they've used Caleb a lot, or bringing Caleb as a fullback and using it with Tucker King. Sometimes just giving guys a rest. Caleb can go in and out as a wideout. King can get the action at running back, so trying to use the personnel they have to make up for not having your senior with 6 touchdown receptions on the season. Fullback again to the right side. This time Veenhoff rolls that way, wants to throw, but he's pressured, jumps out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked. Taken down by Kobe Chrome, the 6'2", 165-pound junior defensive end. He came around from the left side. That's where the Bulldogs wanted to go on a little rollout of Veenhoff, but that's where the action was. So Veenhoff tried to reverse course, but just never really hit the accelerator. And Chrome able to run him down and sack him for a loss. Drops it back to a 3rd and 15 now for the Bulldogs. 7-yard loss on the sack. Empty backfield here for Veenhoff. On 3rd down, he takes a snap. Straight drop. Pressured, rolls out to his right side. Still looking downfield. Now fires on the run. Has a man in the end zone. Touchdown! Madison Bulldogs. It's Nolan Nielsen with a 15-yard touchdown reception from Henry Veenhoff. And it's a 14-0 lead for the Bulldogs on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. 9:12 to play in quarter number 2. Pressure straight up the middle by Lawson Loadmill that time. Veenhoff just rolled out to his right. And on the run, fires a strike to Nielsen for the touchdown. And now the Bulldogs will just straight go for the 2. Again, with no Troxel here tonight. Just going for the 2-point conversion. Tight end and a running back off to the right side here of Veenhoff as they go for the 2-point try. Veenhoff takes a high snap, rolls out right, and now steps up, is hit, and he's going down. No, he flips it at the last second, got it to Caleb, stretching for the end zone. He did not make it. Oh, wow. Henry just somehow, while being stopped in his tracks, flipped it ahead to Caleb, and Caleb stopped just inches shy of the goal line. The try no good, but with 9:12 to go here in the second quarter, it's a 14-0 lead for Madison. Timeout on the field. We pause as well. Back after this on KJAM.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weavy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
A 14-0 lead for the Bulldogs as we welcome you back to the MDL broadcast booth. A short pooch kick to the 20-yard line is fielded by Brody Dybig, and he is dropped down at the 25 for a 5-yard return. And that's where the Tri-Valley offense comes back out onto the field. A 3-and-out. 2 runs, one for -5. The second one for 5, positive, and then an incomplete pass. Those were the 3 plays by Tri-Valley in the first quarter. And now it's 9:05 to go second quarter before they ever even get the ball back. Trailing 14-0 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Ty Oyen, the quarterback. Man to his left, pardon me, this is Brady Jewett in at quarterback. And he will fake a handoff to the right. They go back to the other side, give it to Dybig, and he finds no room. Drop down for maybe a half-yard loss in the play back at the 25-yard line. So Oyen QB'd that first drive, and then that run, they end up using him as a fake, and Jewett was at the quarterback. So let's see what they do here. Was that a change, or was that just one play? Second down and 10. And this is going to be Jewett at quarterback. One man behind him and 3 wide receivers off to the left side. He wants to throw on second down and 10. He cocks, he fires the pass, underthrown, and it is caught. No, incomplete. Boy, it was nearly intercepted by Hodges and then nearly caught by Parker Hemme at the 45-yard line. They collided, and the official signals incomplete pass. And so third down and 10 coming up here for the Mustangs. Clock stopped, 8:09 to play in quarter number 2. 14-0 lead for the Bulldogs on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Double tight ends. Pro formation, split backs behind Jewett here, who fakes a handoff, rolls out to his right, wants a screen pass, coming back the other way. Hodges read it well. Hodges gets in the backfield and takes Dybig down for a loss on the play. Caleb Hodges all over it. I think he even got blocked in the back. It wasn't called, and he still made the tackle. And there's Coach Bundy over there, I think, kind of complaining about that, like, hey, we made the play, but that was definitely a block in the back. It's another 3 and out here for the Mustangs, who have had the ball for about 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this ball game that is nearly halfway through the second quarter. Good snap, and the end-over-end punt is fair caught at the 46-yard line. Little contact. Bulldogs wanted flags to come in at the end of it, but it does not. And so the Bulldog offense back out onto the field after the fair catch by Gust. Madison's offense, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Madison's defense, 2 times on the field, and a pair of forced 3 and outs. 7:24 to go here in quarter number 2. Hodges comes out, needs a little breather maybe. He's been out there a lot. Tucker King comes in. He'll play at running back for Madison here. First down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. 2 wide receivers over to the left side, 1 to the right. Tight end off the left is going to be Nielsen here. And King stands to the right of his quarterback, Veenhoff, on first down. Veenhoff wants to pass, rolls out, looking for some room. Comes back to the near side, looking downfield. He's going to launch a pass intended for Schneider, and a flag comes in. I'm not sure there needed to be a hold. That was going to go over his head, but you're going to get either a holding or a pass interference here. As Schneider was looking to go deep. That's a dangerous throw. That's the throw that was picked twice against Christian. But it is a 15-yard pass interference penalty this time. The difference between that and the Christian game, that was single coverage. And both those turnovers in the Christian game, making that throw while going out of bounds, were going in the triple coverage. Single coverage, nearly got a reception, and in fact drew a flag in the end. First down and 10 after the 15-yard penalty for the Bulldogs from the 37-yard line of Tri-Valley as they're quickly into Mustang territory here. Veenhoff on first down. Running back to his right is King. He'll look to throw. Rolls out into the near side. Running near the sideline. Goes downfield. He overshot Schneider. Schneider got tangled up that time with Ty Oyen. Oyen went down. Schneider got free with the ball overthrown. And second down and 10. Very similar, if not the exact same play that the Bulldogs got the pass interference play on. Clock stops, 7:04 to go here. Beautiful sunset out at Tri-Valley High School. The brand new building behind us. And this football field out in the midst of some cornfields that were being harvested just before kickoff tonight. Second down and 10. Handoff's going to go to Hodges. Oh, met in the backfield and taken down. That was King, pardon me. Dropped to the 40, and then we get a flag in late. Tackle made by Cole Hendrickson. And we'll check the flag here from the officials on what's going to be a loss of about 4. It's either going to be a loss of 4 or it's going to be more than that, depending on who this penalty is on. Officials still talking about it. Came in late. Personal foul on the defense. So a personal foul on Tri-Valley, a 15-yard penalty, and that'll be a Bulldog first down. It'll move them near the 25-yard line here of the Mustangs. First penalty of the ball game, and it goes, second penalty of the ball game. Both of them 15-yarders going against Tri-Valley. First down and 10. 3 wide receivers set. Hodges is in at tailback now on this first down play. He'll stay in the block. On a deep drop is Veenhoff. Veenhoff stumbling, rumbling, going downfield. He throws it away. And we got a flag back near the line of scrimmage. As Sawyer Haig was tangled up with someone, I think he gets called for a holding here. Yep. So holding on the Bulldogs, that's their first penalty. It'll back them up 10. Instead of 2nd and 10, this will be 1st and 20 here for the Bulldogs. We have 6:36 to go in our second quarter. 14-0. Madison leads on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Bulldogs' second offensive possession of the game. Again, they've run it very well down the field in both drives. First drive ended in a Shane Vienoff TD. The second in a Henry Vienoff TD, and then a Henry Vienoff pass to Nolan Nielsen. Here's a fake handoff. Henry on the drop, steps up in the pocket, fires on the run, has Nolan. Nolan on the sideline, takes it inside the 15, and he's very close to the mark. And in fact, it looks like he's got a Riddles Glass first down. And so a 16-yard reception by Nolan Nielsen, another Riddles Glass first down for the Bulldogs. And for the third time in as many drives, they are inside the Case IH red zone. If you want Case IH equipment for your farming operation, head to Lake County International in Madison. Clock running with 6:15 to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs trying to go in for their third score of the game. Vienoff, two running backs to either side now. Henry takes a snap, keeps it himself, uses King as a lead block, just gets tripped up from behind as he comes across the 10. Knifing into the backfield was Landon Reiser, and he is playing, by the way. That was Landon Reiser, a main running back and linebacker for this team. We haven't seen him do much on offense, but he's out there on D. He was pretty banged up by the end of that Dells game. They were not sure he was going to go tonight. But he gets to the line of scrimmage that time and takes down Henry Vienoff after a 4-yard gain and brings up a 2nd down and 6 from the Mustang 10-yard line. Miles Schneider goes wide out to the left side here. King is the running back. Hodges the fullback. Handoff goes to King off the right side. Sees a hole, cuts to the 10, gets the 5, and he's run out of bounds there. And a gain. They marked him just shy of the 5, so called a gain of 4. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2 here for the Bulldogs. Certainly in 4-down territory, especially without the services of their kicker tonight. Schneider and Sims staying in at wideout. You've got the tight end as Nolan Nielsen. Hodges the fullback behind King on 3rd down and 3. King gets the handoff, looks for room left side, finds absolutely none. Reiser is into the backfield. He's going to take him down for a loss. And this is going to be 4th down at about 5 now for the Bulldogs. Actually mark him back further than that. Call this 4th and 6 here for Madison. Bulldogs bring Cohen Hahn back in. They'll go from a power running attack to their wideouts. Hodges and King come out here. Bulldogs can get a first down at about the 4-yard line. 3 wide receivers left, 2 to the right side. It's an empty backfield for Vienoff on 4th down and 6 in the red zone. He takes the snap, stands in the pocket, now steps up, looks to run, cuts right, gets to the 5, leaning forward, and I don't think he got it. He needed the 4, I believe. He's down at the 5. He should be about a yard short. Yep, that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs as Henry just couldn't quite stretch out far enough. And the Bulldogs turn it over on downs at the 5-yard line of Tri-Valley, and that's where the Mustangs offense will come back out. 1st down and 10, but now opportunity for the Bulldogs defense to try to make a play, maybe put some points on the board themselves here tonight. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from their own 5. Double tight ends here for Brady Jewett. Turns around, fakes the handoff, going to throw from his own end zone. Now he steps up in the pocket, gets by pressure, lobs this one downfield. He's got a man, but it's incomplete through the hands of Oyen at the 32-yard line, and the pass is incomplete. He had him, and Oyen just couldn't bring that one in. And it's 2nd down and 10 here for Tri-Valley. 4:08 to play in the first half. Make sure you join us coming up at halftime for Upper Strahlo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show here at Dakota's Best, KJAM. 4:08 to play in the second quarter. Two wide receivers go to the left side here. Jewett has two men in the backfield on 2nd down and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll hand it off to the tailback. This is Dybig. Dybig's got some room. He's got the first down. He turns the corner to the 20-yard line and is upended at the 24 by Cohen Hahn. But Brody Dybig there with a great run to pick up the first down of the ball game for the Tri-Valley Mustangs, and it comes with just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, with the Bulldogs up 14-0 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Dybig stays in at running back here behind Jewett. Jewett takes the handoff one way, comes back to the other side, and going nowhere was Hennison that time. He's taken down, no gain on the play. Maybe actually lost a yard, bring up 2nd down and 11. Mustangs have all 3 timeouts, but are not looking like they're in a hurry here. 3:20 to go in the first half. They just ran the ball for a loss of a yard, and the clock now ticking down. Maybe thinking like, we're going to need a chunk play to even think about taking timeouts. We want to take as much off this as we can just in case we give it back to the Bulldogs here. Under 3 minutes to go. Jewett motions Dybig across the formation. Oh, he was going forward. Yep, there's the flag. Yeah. Well, Brody was playing by the Indoor Football League rules on that one. And so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And instead of 2nd down and 11, this will be 2nd down and 16 here, as he had a good 2-yard head start. I'm not sure he was across the line of scrimmage. He could have been that too. I think that probably was what they ended up calling, but he was definitely going forward. 2nd down and 16. Hemi, wide receiver, onto the right side. Oyen to the left. Jewett under center here on 2nd and 16. Hennessy in the backfield. He takes a snap. Tons of pressure. Rolls away from it now. Being pursued by Nielsen on the far side. He throws it to the line of scrimmage. Incomplete just before Nielsen could get a hand on him. Second time that Nolan has applied some pressure and forced an incomplete pass, but that was initially all set up by the middle of the defense. Sawyer Hagan, I think Ashton Dorhout, yes. And a flag comes in late. They're going to get him for, I think, intentional grounding here. Official coming over to give us the call. As it stands, 3rd and 16 right now. Yep. Intentional grounding. Penalty will be declined. Loss it out. It's going to be 4th and 16. And the Mustangs will punt. And Gust drifts back to return. So 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be a little more than 16 here now. It's going to be 4th down and about 20, maybe 21. But either way, 4th down now, and punt upcoming for the Mustangs. Bulldogs will get it back here with about 2.5 minutes to go. Gus stands back near midfield. The punt is away. It's a low bouncer. Gust is going to watch this one go into Bulldog territory down to the 45-yard line, and the Mustangs will down it there. And with 2 timeouts and 2:20 remaining here in the first half, leading 14-0, the Bulldog offense comes back out onto the field for their 4th possession of the first half. Couple of touchdowns and then a turnover on downs at the 5-yard line of Tri-Valley. Henry Vienoff, 1 touchdown run, 1 touchdown pass to Nolan Nielsen so far. He's done a lot of running here in this ball game. 2:20 to go, and again, 2 timeouts for Madison. 2 wide receivers to either side. Hodges is the tailback, standing to the left of his sophomore QB. The defensive line shifts. They'll rush 4 here, plus an outside man coming on the blitz. Fake the handoff. Henry steps around the pocket. He is hit, trying to get away from a man. He does, still on his feet. Fires it on the run. Has his man, Miles Snyder, inside Mustang territory and down to the 35-yard line. Vienoff shed a defensive lineman back at the 38 and rifled the pass to Miles for a Riddles Glass first down. But we've got Laundre on the field back at the line of scrimmage and in the neighborhood of holding here for the Bulldogs. Ineligible. Oh, no. Ineligible downfield on Brody Nielsen that time. Play took a long time to develop, and Brody just got past the line of scrimmage before the pass went. I suppose looking to block, thinking maybe Henry was going to run that one. So a 5-yard penalty wipes away that pass play, which went for 22 yards. And it's 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs now with exactly 2 minutes to go and now counting here in the second quarter. Feenhoff takes the snap, straight drop, fires deep over the middle and too tall for his intended target, Nolan Nielsen. He had him there. Needed to either put a little more air on it or just drop it down. I mean, Nielsen's 6'7". He's reaching up over 7 feet tall there. Probably closer to 8 feet, 9 feet tall. And you put that one over the top of Nolan, and you just got to take a little something off it. 2nd down and 15. 1:47 to go. Clock stopped here, second quarter. Feenhoff facing 3 down linemen. They only rush 3. They get the pass off quickly. Staying on his feet and turning it upfield is Luke Johnson. And Luke Johnson's got a Riddles Glass first down just shy of the 50-yard line at the Bulldogs' own 49. Clock is running here. Never mind. Not a first down. My apologies. I don't like the way they do the chains here at Tri-Valley. It's a little deceiving. I keep looking on the far side. All right, 3rd down and 5. Feenhoff rolls out. He's got all kind of room in front of him. He's going to take off. He's going to be met and very near the line to gain on the far side of the field here. Looks like it's going to be 4th down. They got him down about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards shy of it. Depends where they say he stepped out. Now they're going to mark him at the 48 of Tri-Valley. So stops the clock with 1:17 to go. And he'll be 3 yards shy. 4th down and 3 coming up for the Bulldogs with 1:08 to go here in the second quarter. Madison has gone for it on 4th down 4 times already, successfully 3 times today. This will be number 5. Running backs to either side of Feenhoff now on 4th down. He's kept it himself in these situations. Here he looks to pass. Throws short. Going down to the ground to make the catch is Sims. What a catch by Ethan Sims for a Riddles Glass first down at the Mustang 42. That ball was underthrown. Sims stopped and dropped on a dime, got his arms underneath him and made the catch for a first down. Under a minute to go now. They look to set up a screen here. They get it away to Hodges. Hodges, though, is going to be hit in the backfield. Drags the defender forward for a gain of 2. Bulldogs need to take a timeout, and there they do. With 28 seconds to go here in the first half, Madison takes their 2nd timeout. They've got 2nd down and 7 from the Mustang 38-yard line when we come back after this break on KJAM.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. Madison Bulldogs lead it 14-0. 28 seconds to go here, first half of the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Madison with 1 timeout remaining. It's 2nd down and 7, but that doesn't mean as much as where they're at. They're at the 38-yard line of Tri-Valley. They've got to get some big yardage here in a hurry with only 28 seconds to go here before halftime. 4 wide receivers set. Feenhoff looks one way, now comes back to the left, now steps up in the middle, pump fakes, he's going to look to run, and is going to be down at the 30-yard line. That'll stop the clock momentarily. It is a Riddles Glass first down. They will move the chains here, and the Bulldogs not showing a ton of urgency here. Now they wind the clock, 15 seconds. 13. Madison just terrible time management. They're going to have to take a timeout here. It's like the Bulldog players didn't realize that clock was only going to stop for a few seconds. They were coming like they were going to huddle up. So Madison takes a timeout, but they lost 9 seconds in the process of it. So that's going to leave them only 9 seconds on the clock, and really you can go to the end zone one time. That's about all Madison can do here to try to get a score before halftime. Even if you had Troxel, this would be out of his range, I believe. You're talking 46-yard field goal attempt. So Madison will try to go deep. Now the good news for Madison, they've got 2 big targets in the end zone. You can put Miles Schneider at 6'3" and Nolan Nielsen back there at 6'7". Even Cohen at 6'1". You look at the defensive backs for Tri-Valley. Glassford's 5'7", Dybig's 5'6", Efling is 5'11". Let's see how many they drop back and how many they rush. Looks like they're going to go with their regular 5-down linemen here. Trying to maybe get after Veenhoff, not let him take a deep drop and get it to the end zone. He snaps, he fires, he's going downfield. Schneider's wide open, he makes the catch into the end zone for a touchdown. There was nobody on Miles Schneider, and he brings it in for his 5th touchdown of the season. The Bulldogs had 9 seconds, they only needed 7. And they put it into the end zone for their 3rd touchdown of the first half. It's a 20-0 Madison lead with 2 seconds to go here in Tri-Valley in quarter number 2. And the offense comes back out to attempt the 2-point conversion. Miles Schneider uncovered. Not the man you want to leave. 2nd most touchdowns on the Bulldogs this season. 4 wide receivers. Hodges in the backfield. Sims comes in motion from the left to the right. Veenhoff looks to throw. He fires his pass incomplete. Not sure he and Sims just not on the same page on that 2-point conversion, and the pass incomplete. So Madison, though, does get the touchdown, and with 2 seconds to go before halftime, it's a 20-0 Bulldog lead, and we're back after this break on KJAM.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones, no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
Back in Tri-Valley at the Madison MDL broadcast booth, I'm Matt Gross. Bulldogs have a 20-0 lead. Cohen Hahn, a little squib kick here with 2 seconds remaining, is going to be picked up by Tri-Valley. And it's going to be Dybig trying to make a play out to the near side, but he is going to be hit and taken down, and that will do it for the first half of football, dominated by the Madison Bulldogs. We are at halftime. It's a 20-0 Madison Bulldog lead. We are going to take a timeout because your Pastrollo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show is coming up next on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrollo Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrollo Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Cundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Persona Triangle is proud to support Madison Bulldog Athletics, and we'd love for you to be part of our team too. At Persona Triangle, we know that strong families and strong communities go hand in hand with good jobs. That's why we offer dependable schedules, competitive wages, and a workplace where people matter. Join a company that invests in you. Apply today to join our team in Madison at personatriangle.com/careers. Good luck, Bulldogs, from Persona Triangle.
Welcome back to Tri-Valley High School football field and Madison Bulldog football. It is your Prostrollo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show, brought to you by Prostrollo's All-American Auto Mall in Madison. Whether you're looking for a brand new ride or reliable pre-owned vehicle, Prostrollo's has you covered with hometown service and unbeatable deals. So check out the stats on a great new vehicle today from Prostrollo's All-American Auto Mall. They've got better stats than we do tonight, and I say that because there's no live stats here at this game tonight. And as I said earlier in the pregame show, I can operate as cameraman, scoreboard operator, and broadcaster. I cannot throw statistician into that, not with the current amount of arms that I have. So my apologies there. So not going to be able to bring you the live stats of the game here. What I can tell you, though, is Madison started this game off with a nearly 6-minute drive. The Bulldogs go down the field. They pick up 2 fourth downs in the process, and Cohen Hahn punches it in on a QB keeper to give Madison the 6-0 lead. Bulldogs lined up to go for the PAT. Then there was a penalty. The kick, by the way, had it I don't think the penalty affected it at all. It was going to go into the back of a lineman's head, and that was it for Madison in trying that. Madison got that PAT. They've gone for, got that 2-point conversion, I should say. They've gone for 2-point conversions then on all 3 of their touchdowns and are 1 of 2. Madison had not attempted a 2-point conversion yet on the season, but now 0 for 2 on the season with their 2-point conversion, or 1 for 2, I should say. So Madison gets the touchdown. They go up 8-0. Tri-Valley gets the ball, a very quick 3-and-out. 1 negative run, a run of 5 yards, and then an incomplete pass. And Bulldogs offense got the ball right back. Bulldogs again go down the field. This time in the second quarter, early second quarter, it's Henry Vienoff connecting with Nolan Nielsen on a touchdown pass. 2-point conversion attempt was no good, and the Bulldogs were up 14-0. 3-and-out again by Tri-Valley, and again, Madison drives down the field. This time, though, they stall out. Penalty didn't help their cause. They end up turning it over on downs about a half-yard shy of the marker at the Tri-Valley 5-yard line. Mustangs got a first down but that was it. So 1 first down in the game for Tri-Valley in 3 possessions. Bulldogs then not the greatest of time management, but with 9 seconds left, Henry Veenhoff finds Miles Schneider wide open for a 36-yard touchdown reception, and the Bulldogs have this 20-0 lead here at halftime. So offensively, if you're Madison, boy, you just have to like the way they've been able to run the ball, pass the ball, and really there could have been some bigger pass plays in this one as well. There were some throws that were just out in front of a few wideouts that could have also been for some big plays. You had another big play that got called back on an ineligible man downfield. That was the pass to Hodges that had set up a first down that they ended up getting anyway on the long pass to Nolan Nielsen. He's had a couple of big receptions here. Been waiting for Nolan to really break out, and you hate that maybe the way to break it out had to be that Shane was just not going to get as many targets because Shane Veenhoff not playing, and some of those targets have to go somewhere else. But Nolan's such a big target and such a fast guy that you just know that he's going to be a really dangerous weapon. Just a sophomore here, but already his second touchdown of the season today. Has 3 big pass receptions already. Came into this game with just 6 catches on the season. So good to see Nolan breaking out a little bit. Miles Schneider doing what he does, what he's done for 2 years here in varsity, which is just catch nothing but deep balls. He's like the Chris Carter. All he wants to do is catch touchdowns, right? And another TD for Miles Schneider here tonight. Bulldogs have a 20-0 lead at halftime. This is your Prostrolo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show. We are going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll look at scores from other games around the area. That's next on AM 1390. And those of you joining us on AmazingMadison.com on the KJAM YouTube page.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Bulldog fans, are you ready for a big win? Anytime Fitness is moving into a brand new state-of-the-art gym, and right now you can save $99 on enrollment fees. Lock in your rate before we relocate and be part of our fitness family as we kick off this exciting new chapter. Don't wait. This moving sale won't last long. Anytime Fitness. Let's make healthy happen. Go Bulldogs!
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Pest making a play on your property? Time to call in the pros, the Yankee brothers at A&B Pest Control. Whether it's spiders blitzing your kitchen, ants and mosquitoes invading your turf, or rodents trying to run the offense, A&B Pest Control shuts them down. Locally owned, operated, and undefeated against bugs and critters, serving homes, businesses, and farms, interior, exterior, you name it. Call A&B Pest Control today at 605-480-1792 and kick pests out of your field for good. A&B Pest Control, run by the Yankee brothers, local and reliable.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. you can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
Back here in Tri-Valley from the MDL broadcast booth, I'm Matt Gross. 20-0 in our score here as we welcome you back to the Pastrollo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show. Madison Bulldogs on top of the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Number one team in 11A football is on top of Vermilion. Still in the first half, it is Sioux Falls Christian 41 and Vermilion 0. The other top 5 matchup game tonight was Del Rapids and West Central, and the West Central Trojans in Del Rapids at halftime have a touchdown lead, 14-6. Next week, the Madison Bulldogs will be in Lenox, and the Lenox Orioles have a 21-0 lead on Canton right now. That one is almost a halftime. Dakota Valley a 10-7 lead on Beersford late in the second quarter tonight. In 11B football, Sioux Valley and Flandreau, they are all tied at halftime. 14-14 is your score there. Clark Willow Lake 14-8 on top of Dual at halftime tonight. Number one team in 11B is Elk Boyd Jefferson. They're leading number 5 Wagner 26-0. And McCook Central Montrose at halftime, a 22-18 lead over Bridgewater Emory Ethan. 9-man football, it is at halftime in Chester. Well, I'm wondering if that score maybe hasn't been updated because they started at 6. They should be done. But Viborg Hurley's going to get the win over Chester area tonight. Hanson leads Howard in the third quarter 7-6. So a 1-point lead for Hanson over the Howard Tigers. Hamlin leads DeSmit 20-0 at halftime tonight. In the Co-op Bowl, it is all Coleman Egan, the Hawks, with a 32-6 lead over Oldham Ramona Rutland. That one just a minute before halftime. Iroquois Lake Preston is leading Arlington 22-8 at halftime tonight. And then just checking in some of the larger classes. A good one between O'Gorman and Pierre T.F. Riggs today. A AAA, AA matchup. O'Gorman gets a 27-23 win over Pierre. T area leads, picks up a win over Brookings, 20-0 tonight. Yankton leads Sturgis 13-8. Yankton, the number one team in 11 AA. They have a 13-8 lead at halftime right now. Sioux Falls, Washington beat Rapid City Central 23-14. And then the big 1 versus 2 matchup this week. Sioux Falls Lincoln's been the number one team all week, and just a little behind the curtains look for you at the South Dakota Sports Media Poll. There's some 20-some of us that vote in that poll. I've been one of the, I think, 3 that has had Brandon Valley ahead of Lincoln for number 1 in 11 AAA all year. Brandon Valley needs to prove me right and get on the comeback trail because it's in the third quarter and Lincoln leads Brandon Valley 17-14. But so far, that 1 versus 2 matchup in AAA is proving to be just what everybody thought it was. A great one that they should do again in the Dakota Dome in a little over 1 month. Boy, it doesn't feel like we're only a month away from going to the Dakota Dome because we're outside. It's the first game in October. It's approximately 79 degrees outside, probably a little less than that now. The sun's gone down, but it was near 90 when I arrived here about 5:30 to get set up. But now just really a cool and comfortable evening for football. And Madison's feeling comfortable as well with a 20-0 lead as we wrap up your Pastrollo's All-American Auto Mall halftime show. We'll be back with kickoff of the third quarter. Madison will send it away to Tri-Valley when we come back on KJAM.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth as we are just about ready to get this third quarter underway. Madison Bulldogs with a 20-0 lead here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Bulldogs will send this one away. Cohen Hahn with a high end-over-end kick that's taken at the 19 by Dybig. Dybig comes right to the forward to the 25 and is wrapped up and driven down at the 26-yard line by who else? Caleb Hodges. Defensively, he has been everywhere, doing everything tonight. And a pretty nice night offensively as well, whether he's lining up at fullback, running back, or wide receiver. Hodges trying to fill the roles with Caleb Pedersen and Shane Veenhoff on the sidelines tonight. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. Just one first down for Tri-Valley in the opening half of football. Jewett takes the snap, turns around, hands off Dybig behind him, looking for the corner, and he makes a nice power move as he comes across the 30 and falls forward for an extra gain of about 3 yards. He went head-to-head with Jade Wilkins that time and knocked Jade backwards and picks up a gain of 7 on the first down run to bring up second down and 3 here for Tri-Valley. Two wide receivers to the near side. Running back off to the right side of Jewett here on first down. Man comes in motion across the formation. Now Stutter steps back into the backfield, and it'll be a QB keeper. Jewett gets tripped up. Had a little room out in front of him, but he doesn't get much past the line of scrimmage. A gain of only about a yard on the play, and a nice tackle by Jade Wilkins, who got in there into the line of scrimmage and stops him just a yard shy of the first down marker. It is third down and 1 here for Tri-Valley at their own 36-yard line. First possession of the second half. Jewett running back to his left as he comes up and talks to his offensive line. Now drops back into the shotgun, takes a snap, wants to throw on third down and a yard. Looking downfield, nothing there. Pressured, he rolls out, fires on the run, and it's tipped and intercepted. It's Caleb Hodges down the sideline to the end zone. It's a touchdown! Madison Bulldogs. Caleb Hodges, have yourself a night. An interception return for a touchdown. And it's a 26-0 lead for Madison. 10-12 to go here in the third quarter on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Third down and a yard. They decide to throw for it. Jewett rolls out after he was pressured in the pocket. His pass a little underthrown. Hodges tipped it and caught it and took it into the end zone. And now the Bulldogs attempt a two-point conversion. Hodges in at fullback. King is the tailback here. Veenhoff takes the snap, looking up the middle, nothing there. He is going to be hit and taken down. And the two-point conversion is no good. So the Bulldogs are 1 for 4 on those tonight. But they have a 26-0 lead here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. And we take a timeout. Back after this on KJAM.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
You have high expectations for your next car buying experience. Expect more and get more from Prostrana Auto Mall in Madison. With vehicles from GM, Ford, and Chrysler in one convenient location, we are sure to have what you're looking for. Don't see the perfect vehicle? Let us custom order it just for you. We'll guide you efficiently through the car buying process with no surprise fees. Isn't it time you expect more and get more? Prostrana Auto Mall in Madison, South Dakota strong since 1957.
Back at the MDL broadcast booth, now a 4-touchdown lead for the Bulldogs, 26-20, as another short Cohen Hahn skied kick drifts back to the 14 this time and is taken by Dybig there, and he is hit and taken down at the 20-yard line. Good coverage again by Madison. Madison has not found anybody that can boom one back to the end zone this year, but I don't mind these necessarily. These high Cohen Hahn kicks that go to the 20 to the 15. You've got white jerseys barreling down on whoever makes the catch, where there's almost no chance for a return. I don't see why we can't just keep doing that. We may have stumbled into something here tonight on the special teams. So Tri-Valley, after their first turnover of the ball game, the interception by Caleb Hodges, return for a touchdown. And here comes Jewett now out of the shotgun. 4 wide receiver set, sends a man in motion to the near side and wants to throw on 1st down and 10 and wants to go deep over the middle and has a man caught at the 40-yard line and hit and down at the 42 is Sullivan Sneathen. Sneathen taken down by Jade Wilkins, but it's a Riddles Glass 1st down for the Mustangs. And a gain of 20 yards on that pass and catch from Jewett to Sullivan. So the biggest play of the ball game for Tri-Valley. And it's 1st down and 10, and Jewett will hand it off this time, and no running room up the middle for Reiser. First time we've really called his name on the offensive side of the ball. He gets a gain of a yard, maybe 2. That nose of the football just shy of the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Mustangs, who, again, just time of possession-wise, have not been on the field very much tonight. Getting a little extra opportunity here only because the Bulldogs scored on defense, took no time really off the clock. So 2nd down and 8 as Oyen in motion in the backfield. Handoff goes to the deep man Dybig, and Dybig's got some room across the 50 into Bulldog territory, still on his feet to the 40, and he's hit from behind, still on his feet to the 30, and they'll take him down finally inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A flag comes in at the end of it as well that looks to be on the Bulldogs. That would tack on another 15 yards to this one. So a huge run by Brody Dybig, and it looks like 15 is going to be on top of it here. Still waiting for the official call. But certainly looked like an unnecessary roughness. Yep, personal foul, unnecessary roughness for a hit after the play on Cohen Hahn. And that adds 15 onto it. And 1st and 10 here for the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Deepest by far they have been into Bulldog territory tonight at the Madison 14-yard line. 1st down and 10. As under center, the handoff comes to Reiser. Reiser looking for room right side, stretching forward. Ball came out, and they whistle it down. Oh, picking it up was Cohen Hahn, and he was going to go the distance. But they say Reiser was just down before he lost the ball. And a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd down and 7 now for Tri-Valley. Jewett under center, takes the snap, turns around, and as a counter handoff to the near side, this is Dybig getting free, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. So Brody Dybig scores it from 13 yards out, and the Mustangs have their first touchdown of the ball game with 7:41 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's a 20-point Madison lead at 26-6. Couple of big runs by Brody Dybig on that possession, including the touchdown run with that huge one he had where he broke a tackle from almost everybody in white. And then the penalty on top of it sets up the touchdown, and now the extra point coming up. Snap down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:41 to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs are on the board. It's 26-7 Madison. Back after this on KJAM.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community owned and we exist to serve our communities.
Back here at Tri-Valley from the MDL broadcast booth. Kickoff after the Tri-Valley touchdown is a short squib kick that's picked up by the Bulldogs' Jade Wilkins, and he returns it out to the 42-yard line. So decent field position here for the Bulldogs on first down and 10 after Tri-Valley scores for the first time tonight. 7:35 to go here, third quarter, 26-7. Madison on top. First time the offense has come out onto the field here in the second half. After Madison scored on the interception return for a touchdown by Caleb Hodges earlier in the quarter. Four wide receivers set. Running back is going to be King. And they will fake a handoff, throw a quick pass out into the hand of Johnson, and Johnson will turn it upfield to the 49-yard line. Luke Johnson with a reception and a gain of 9. And second down and a yard here for the Bulldogs. Again, Madison has done a great job running clock. Just picking up first downs, marching this football down the field on Tri-Valley tonight. Three wide receivers here. Tight end is off to the left side. Quick pass is tipped. They were going right back to Luke Johnson again, but the pass is knocked away by, I believe that was Loadmill, getting a big paw in there. 6'3", 208-pound senior defensive end. Stops the clock with 6:59 to go and brings up a third down and a long yard here for the Bulldogs. Just need to get it across the 50-yard line. Schneider out wide to the left. Hodges is the fullback. Standing to the right side of Veenhoff here. King in at running back. And it will be a keeper for the quarterback. They were a little discombobulated, but he's going to pick up the first down. Unsure that time between King and Veenhoff if they were handing it off or keeping, but Veenhoff keeps it, goes across the 50 to the 48. It's a gain of 3 and a Riddles Glass first down. Again, brought to you by Riddles Glass of Madison, just south of Runnings in the Industrial Park. For all your window and glass needs, it's Riddles Glass in Madison. First down and 10, and back into Mustang territory now with the clock running. 6:35 and counting, third quarter, and a 19-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Tight end stays Nolan Nielsen here. Bulldogs will go running backs to either side of Veenhoff on first down and 10. As he gives the handoff to King. King off the left side, met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play by the running of the junior Tucker King, the 5'10", 160-pound junior running back who's seen by far his most time on the field in varsity action here tonight. He's been getting more and more time as the season has gone on, but he has only left the field sporadically so far tonight. Second down and 10 as the wind begins to gust a little bit more here just outside of this Tri-Valley High School south of Colton. Second down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 47 of Tri-Valley. Fake a handoff. And looking to run is Veenhoff. Veenhoff hit at the line of scrimmage. He won't get away this time. He's going down. He is sacked back at the 50-yard line. It was a play-action pass. Veenhoff recognized pressure, tried to get out quickly, but getting a hand on him, I believe that was Connor Carruthers, got a hand on the jersey, wouldn't let go. And then eventually His teammates came to help him bring down Veenhoff, who's been tough to tackle tonight. But that is the second time he's been sacked. 3 wide receivers set on 3rd down and 12. 4 wideouts. Bulldogs have been good in 3rd and 4th and long tonight. This is 3rd and long. Veenhoff drops back, steps up under pressure, sheds a defender, fires a pass on the run. He's got Nielsen again, breaks free of a tackle to the 15, to the 10, and he's taken out of bounds near the 7-yard line. Again, it's a scramble by Veenhoff, and again he finds Nolan open, and Nolan this time breaks the tackle and nearly took it into the end zone. First down and goal to go as they're back inside the Case IH red zone. Handoff, it'll be a QB keeper, but flags fly, and we've got a penalty coming up here on the Bulldogs. So false start on Madison. We'll back them up 5. So this will be first down and goal to go for the Bulldogs from back at about the 10-yard line, maybe the 11. And, boy, again, did we have an equipment issue of some kind on Henry Veenhoff? He's coming out, and Cohen Hahn's in. Maybe he's a little shaken up, actually. He's over there talking to Gina, the athletic trainer, so now he takes his helmet off and grabs a drink of water. So Cohen Hahn in at quarterback. King's the tailback here on first down and goal to go from the Tri-Valley 10-yard line. Colin's got to get his chin strap on. He does just before the snap. Hands off to King. There's no room. He's met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And it's going to be 3rd down, and Henry was looking like he wanted to jump right back in. Now Coach Bundy calls him back. He is coming in to play again. So apparently it was just an equipment issue. There's something maybe with the helmet that keeps kind of sliding off, and officials have made him come out for a play a couple of different times tonight. But good to see Henry back on for what will be a 2nd down and 10 after that short run and the penalty prior to it on a couple of first down attempts. Hodges comes from a wide receiver spot into the backfield here on 2nd down and 10. Henry takes a snap, looking to his left, wanted to throw, nothing there. Comes back to the near side, rolling, pump fakes, tucks it up, and is going to get inside the 5-yard line. Like that little pump fake right before he looks like he's going out of bounds. Just freeze or get a defender to maybe flinch or jump a little bit, then cut it upfield, tiptoe the sideline, and get a gain of, not quite 5. They marked his foot out at just shy of the 5-yard line. So 4-yard pickup by Veenhoff on the run. And with under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, it's going to be a 4 wide receiver set for the Bulldogs. 5 wideouts, empty backfield here for Cohen Hahn. He takes a snap, going straight up the middle, hit at the 5-yard line, stretching forward. He's going to be shy of maybe the 1-yard line, just shy of that. And so this is going to be 4th down and 2 for the Bulldogs here. Madison turned it over on downs back at the 5-yard line in the first half. Now they'll go for it. 4th down and goal to go from the 2. .213 and counting. If nothing else, after Tri-Valley scores a touchdown, says maybe we're not out of this game just yet. Madison takes a ton of time off the clock here on this drive, but you'd love to pay it off. 2 running backs. It'll be a keeper for the QB. Right side, he's hit at the line, but he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Madison Bulldogs. Henry Veenhoff with a 2-yard TD run, and it's a 32-7 lead for Madison with 1:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and this time they will bring Cohen Hahn out and will attempt an extra point. So Madison has not officially attempted an extra point yet tonight, a PAT. Gone for it on 2. And now Cohen will get his opportunity here. And there's movement again. This could have been on anybody. There was all kinds of movement on the line that time. It's going to be on the offense. So this will back him up 5. And Coach Bundy's saying, stay out. Let's see what we can do. So tack on an extra 5 yards for Cohen Hahn here, trying to knock through the extra point. It'll be a 25-yard PAT. This time a good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 1:53 to go here in the third quarter. It's a 33-7 Madison Bulldog lead. We'll be back after these words from our Bulldog sponsors on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Cundert Williams in Madison today at 25.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
And welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth with 1:53 to go here in quarter number 3. It's a 33-7 Madison Bulldog lead on top of the Tri-Valley Mustangs after the second TD run of the game by Henry Veenhoff. And the kick drifts back inside the 10-yard line. That's where Dybig will take it. Comes out at the 15, angling for the 20. Gets by a man there. Bounces outside again. Now comes back to the middle of the 25, and eventually he'll be taken down at about the 24-yard line. And the Mustangs offense got a couple of big plays their last time out, scored their first touchdown of the ball game. And now with 1:41 to go here in the third quarter, they're back out onto the field. 2 possessions for Tri-Valley. One resulted in an offensive touchdown, the other a pick 6. Bulldogs fans in the student section loud here tonight, having fun with a 33-7 lead. Tri-Valley sends Jewett back out. At quarterback, flags come in as the ball is snapped, and I think it's going to be too many men in the huddle here. Officials were just waiting for the ball to be snapped, and there it is. So illegal substitution on Tri-Valley will make this a first down and 15 for the Mustangs before they do the first snap of this drive. So 1st and 15 here for Tri-Valley. 3 wide receivers off to the left side here for the Mustangs. Now they send a man in motion into the backfield around the formation. Jewett looks to drop back and pass. He's hit as he throws. Got it away to Dybig. There's, I thought, a flag down, but nope, it's just a pink towel from one of the Tri-Valley players. And that'll be a gain of 7 yards. And second down and 8 here for the Mustangs. Brady Jewett and the Mustangs offense outside of the drive just prior to this possession just have not been able to get anything going tonight against the Bulldogs. 3 wide receivers over to the right side this time. Running back is Reiser. And dropping back is Jewett. Jewett steps through the pocket, has some running room across the 30, skips by a man to the 35-yard line, and has enough for a first down. That's a 10-yard run by Brady Jewett. Bulldogs again got some pressure around him, but he literally jumped through the pressure across the line of scrimmage and then took off and picks up the first down for the Mustangs. As we now have under a minute to go here in quarter number 3. Tri-Valley picks up the first down. And with a 3 wide receiver set, under center is Brady Jewett. He takes a snap, wants to throw again, has good protection this time, steps up, fires his pass over to the sidelines and incomplete. Nearest man to it was actually going to be Jade Wilkins. With the pass incomplete, stops the clock with 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Second down and 10 for the Mustangs. As they're taking some time in the huddle here. Bulldogs tonight scored on all but one offensive possession. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Madison shows blitz. They fall back. Jewett on a deep drop. Fires a pass. It's a little bit of a wobbler, and it's incomplete. Hodges with good coverage that time. Staying right with Connor Glassford as that one's incomplete to bring up third down and 10 now. And Madison runs some different personnel. Sawyer Haig and Ashton Dorhout come back in as Fisher out for the Bulldogs. Third down and 10 for the Mustangs. 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter, likely the last play of the quarter. Jewett throws quickly, has a man complete, and he's tripped up. Oh, this is going to be close, depending on the mark. Looks like they're going to put him at the 49, and this would be an 11-yard pickup on 3rd and 10 for Parker Hemme, and enough for the first down, and that will be the end of quarter number 3. It's a 33-7 Madison Bulldog lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Back after these words from our Bulldog sponsors on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
Back here in the MDL broadcast booth, I'm Matt Gross. 33-7 Madison Bulldog lead as we start quarter number 4. Mustangs have it. First down and 10, just shy of the midfield stripe. Jewett on a quick throw has his man complete, but it's a short gain because right there to make the tackle is Caleb Hodges, who defensively has had an outstanding night tonight, including the pick 6 in this second half. 1 yard gain on the play out to midfield brings up second down and 9 here for the Tri-Valley Mustangs. A battle of two 4-1 teams. Both these squads lost their first game of the season last week. The Bulldogs have responded well tonight. Second down and 9 for Tri-Valley. Jewett drops back, stumbles on the play action, now rolls out. He's looking downfield, fires this one down, and it is intercepted by the Bulldogs. Picked off by Rylan Johnson, who makes his first interception of the season. And it would have had a chance for a return, but he collided with Ethan Sims. They were both kind of going for the interception that time. And right as Rylan brought it in, the two collided, drops Rylan down. Otherwise, Might have had a chance for a little bit of a return there, but either way, the Bulldogs get this football back. It's first down and 10 from their own 14-yard line after the Rylan Johnson interception. Two wide receivers to either side. Hodges is the tailback standing next to Veenhoff here on 1st and 10, and he will get the handoff, and he will get nothing. He is hit in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple of yards there. Tackle on the play by Cole Hendrickson, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 12 here for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have found running room, but it's mostly been with Henry Veenhoff. We've seen empty backfield runs. We've seen fullback and running back just used as lead blockers for him. And here he's going to drop back, look to set up a screen pass, throws it to Nielsen. Nielsen kind of waited for the play to develop and then falls down to the 19-yard line, but we got a flag down on this one. As it is, he's going to be shy of the marker by about 4 yards. But let's check the penalty flag that came in kind of late in the flag here. It's another ineligible man downfield. So a screen pass, but an ineligible man downfield. And that's going to be a penalty. That'll drop Madison back. Instead of 2nd down and 4, or 3rd down and 4 rather, it's going to be 2nd down. And about 15 here for the Bulldogs. Clock rolling, 10-15 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs with a 33-7 lead on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Two wideouts to either side now. Hodges stands off to the left of Veenhoff, who will fake the handoff, steps back into his end zone, now steps up into the pocket looking to run, rolls out to the right side, still on his feet. Gets to the 10-yard line, still on his feet as he's taken down near the 15. And a run that gets about 7 yards, maybe 8. On the scramble by Veenhoff will set up a 3rd down and 9 now here for the Bulldogs. Need to get to about their own 24-yard line here for the 1st down. Wideouts 2 to either way here. Nielsen, the slot man on the right side. He's been money on 3rd downs tonight. Veenhoff takes a snap, drops back, now steps up, flushes out to the right side, fires it down the field. Tripped up is Nielsen. They're looking for the flag of the Bulldogs, and it will not come out. And so a pass incomplete. I'm not sure they were going to connect with that one anyway. Might have had it a little too far out in front of him, and then he just got tripped up with the defender. And the incomplete pass is going to force what will be the first Bulldog punt of the night. Madison again has scored a touchdown on every drive except one. They turned it over on downs. And so now they will send the punt away. Back to punt will be Jade Wilkins. 11 punts on the year, a 29-yard average on the season for Jade Wilkins. Takes a snap from the back of his own end zone, kicks it away towards the 50, where it's going to be scooped up by Dybig on the run, and he will be taken down at the Bulldog 45-yard line. And a 5-yard return on that punt, just inside of 9 minutes to go. Here in the 4th quarter, Madison leading 33-7 on the Farmers Ag Center's scoreboard. Bulldogs trying to get win number 5 before they head down to Lenox next week to take on the Orioles. Mustang offense. Interception on their last drive, their 2nd of the 2nd half. Jewett takes a snap, drops back, pressure now as he steps up. He's hit and he is sacked. Back at the 50-yard line, sacked by Ashton Dorhout. Dorhout picks up his 2nd sack of the season. And it's 2nd down and 5 after the loss. First sack of the night by the Madison defense. Couple of interceptions. They came into this game with just 2 on the season. Madison had not forced a ton of turnovers. 4 turnovers through 5 games forced by the Madison D. They've got 2 here tonight. 2nd down and 15 after the sack. Jewett, 2 wide receivers to his left side. He's looking that way. Now comes over the middle, has his man. It's the tight end, Sneathen. Sneathen's got yardage out to the Bulldog 40, maybe got to the 39-yard line, and picks up a gain of 10, maybe 11 yards on that run to set up 3rd down and 4 here for Tri-Valley. 4-down territory for them in Bulldog at the Bulldog 39-yard line, trailing 33-7. So Bulldogs will have to turn them back in a couple of downs if they want to get it back right away here. 3 wide receivers out to the left side. Jewett is going to go under center here with Reiser behind him on 3rd down and 4. Gets a pass away quickly to the outside. Slipping, but now getting back up and reaching ahead for a gain of 2 is going to be Glassford. And then we've got a Bulldog that looks like cramping up on the far side of the field here. And only a gain of about a yard on that play. He'll bring up 4th down and 2. But we do have a Bulldog cramping at the 40-yard line on the far side of the field. Hodges was trying to stretch out whoever it was there, but now Madison's athletic trainer is out to assist in that regard. First time we've seen it tonight here. I was kind of wondering, the good thing about it being this warm, we were joking before the game that, if you ever had to see, heat or water break timeouts, that was Cohen Hahn, by the way. He pops up. Have you ever seen a heat timeout or a water break timeout in October? You see those in August, even September games. Now, the good news about the temperatures this time of year, yes, it was hot today. It's going to be hot and windy again tomorrow, but as soon as we get to about 7 o'clock, the sun's going down. That temperature starts to drop real quick. So it was about 89 when we pulled into the stadium here today, shortly after 5 o'clock by kickoff. Maybe barely in the 80s anymore. Jewett on 4th down and 2, hands it off, and I do not think that Diamond got it. A jump cut to the left side, but he was wrapped up by Treg McGilvery and taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs force a turnover on downs with just under 7 minutes to go in the ball game, leading 33-7 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Henry Veenhoff and the Madison offense back out onto the field here. And for the first unit offense, probably their last time of the night if they get the ball back. Especially if they score here, no need to leave them out. 3 wide receivers to the left side of Veenhoff here. Hodges, the tailback behind him. And a bad snap is going to be picked up. Running forward is Hodges. He's got room to the 40, to the 45. Pounds his way to the 50-yard line. And what should have been about a 5-yard loss has turned into a 12-yard gain by Caleb Hodges. And if you were looking for a good way to get Caleb going, maybe you just need to snap the ball back and just let it bounce, let him pick it up and run. That was the Bulldogs' best run of the game by any running back. 12-yard pickup by Hodges on 1st down, gets him to the midfield stripe, 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. 3 wideouts to the right side now. Hodges still the tailback behind Veenhoff from the pistol here. Henry will hand off. Caleb up the middle, bounces off the line of scrimmage, and the offensive lineman's back, and then falls ahead to the 45-yard line, and a gain of 5 on that run by Caleb Hodges, who's starting to fire it up a little bit here on the offensive side. 2nd down and 5 after the run. The Bulldogs just chewing up clock at this point. Under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. 3 wideouts right side again. Expect to see Caleb get it again on 2nd down and 5. And he does, up the middle. Hit, though, in the line of scrimmage, and he's going to lose a yard. Getting into the backfield that time was about 3 different players, actually, for Tri-Valley, including Connor Carruthers. Called his name quite a bit, the 6'1", 215-pound senior defensive tackle. 3rd down and 6. Hodges will go to the sidelines here. Bulldogs will let as much clock as they can run out before they snap this 3rd down and 6 play. King is in at running back, standing to the left side of Henry now on 3rd down. 3 wideouts to his left side. He looks there quickly, passes it out to Sims. Sims has the catch, gets a nice block, cuts inside, then back outside, crosses the 40, and has a Riddle's Glass 1st down. Good gain of 9 yards and a catch and run by Ethan Sims. Good blocking out in front of him by Nolan Nielsen. And a Riddle's Glass 1st down. Riddle's Glass in Madison for residential, commercial, and auto glass. Rock chips, mirrors, and doors, plus financing. You'll find it at Riddle's Glass in Madison. 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Clock continuing to run under 4.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Make sure you join us for our Bulldog post-game show. We'll take a look at scores from other games tonight and hear from Madison assistant Preston Nordling, all coming up in our post-game show. Fake the handoff, want to get a quick pass away, and it's short. Intended for Nielsen. A flag comes out at the end of that. And we'll check the marker here. Pass might have gotten tipped. And it kind of threw off the timing a little bit. That one hit Nolan in the hands, but he couldn't bring it in. Let's see what the flag is there. And it is going to be... I missed the microphone wasn't working there apparently, and I did not see the official. Neither did the PA guy, by the way. It's a 5-yard penalty on the Bulldogs, and it's going to be 1st down and 15 here for Madison. As we repeat, 1st down. Clock, though, does keep rolling now. It'll be under a minute to go, and Madison finally snaps this one. Sims, the low man to the right side. Schneider to the left here. Fullback Hodges, tailback is King on 1st down and 15, and King will get the handoff. Looks to his right, then cuts back to his left, crosses the 40, and is driven forward to the 37-yard line. And a run of 6 yards on 1st down by Tucker King will bring up 2nd down and 9 here for the Bulldogs. And Madison's taking enough time here. If they convert this, they can just about run it out. King stays in, same formation. See if he gets the call again on 2nd down and 9. He will. Follows his blocker to the right, cuts it back up the middle, has some room, bursts forward to the 30-yard line. And so after a 6-yard run, he'll back it up with another 6-yard run. And 3rd down and 3, coming up here for Madison. Bulldogs running the ball early in this one, whether it was their running backs or more often than not their quarterback. Taking time with long drives all game long against Tri-Valley. They're trying to do it again here to ice it. 3rd down, he takes a snap, hands off to King. King, a jump cut to the middle, reaching forward, and I think he got enough. Yes, he did. He was hit right at the line of scrimmage. Tucker just kept his feet moving, jumped forward, and picks up a Riddle's Glass 1st down with 2:20 to go here in the ball game. 33-17. Madison has had the lead the entire way in this one. Jumped out to a 20-0 lead. 26-0 at halftime. Fullback off to the left side now for Tucker King on 1st down and 10. Gets the handoff, guy right in front of him. He does a great job to shed that first defender and then takes it forward, got back close to the line of scrimmage that time. And it's now under a minute and a half to go here in the ball game. Second down and 11 for Madison. Bulldogs going to improve to 5-1 and head to Lenox next week. But first, the final plays of this one. King the tailback, fullback off to the right side here. As Veenhoff takes the snap, hands off Tucker. Tucker looks to jump up the middle, finds nothing, wrapped up immediately and taken down. It'll be third down, and that's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Bulldogs do a little substitution as Briar Highland checks in on the offensive line. And Veenhoff asking, do I just take a knee here? And the coaches gave him a signal. Don't know if it was in the affirmative or not, but assuming Tri-Valley doesn't take a timeout, Madison can do just that. They can kneel on it here under 30 seconds to go. Take a knee and take the win. There's a snap. He kneels down. And Tri-Valley will call it a ball game. Final score on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard tonight. It's the Madison Bulldogs with a dominant 33-7 win over the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Bulldogs pick up their 5th win of the season, 5-1, while Tri-Valley falls to 4-2. We're going to take a timeout. Your Bulldog post-game show is coming up next. This is Bulldog Football on KJAM.
Let's be real. You make things. You grow things. You do things. You want things. And that's where we come in. We're First Bank and Trust, a community bank that understands the unique needs of our community and the people who make it great. First Bank and Trust is just the right size to make big things possible while making sure the small things never feel that way. First Bank and Trust. Real banking, real easy. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Bulldog fans, are you ready for a big win? Anytime Fitness is moving into a brand new state-of-the-art gym, and right now you can save $99 on enrollment fees. Lock in your rate before we relocate and be part of our fitness family as we kick off this exciting new chapter. Don't wait, this moving sale won't last long. Anytime Fitness, let's make healthy happen. Go Bulldogs!
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Pest making a play on your property? Time to call in the pros, the Yankee brothers at A&B Pest Control. Whether it's spiders blitzing your kitchen, ants and mosquitoes invading your turf, or rodents trying to run the offense, A&B Pest Control shuts them down. Locally owned, operated, and undefeated against bugs and critters, serving homes, businesses, and farms, interior, exterior, you name it. Call A&B Pest Control today at 605-480-1792 and kick pests out of your field for good. A&B Pest Control, run by the Yankee brothers, local and reliable.
Before you hit the highway, swing by Automedics Car Care in Madison. AC not keeping up? Tires looking tired? We'll get your car road trip ready with expert inspections, oil changes, brake checks, and industry-leading nationwide warranty on most repairs. Because nothing ruins a summer drive like a breakdown. You can trust nearly 40 years of combined experience at Automedics Car Care on Southwest 4th Street in Madison. Visit automedicscarcare.com.
Welcome back here to the MDL broadcast booth for the final time tonight as the Madison Bulldogs pick up a 33-7 win over the Tri-Valley Mustangs. The Bulldogs jumped out to the lead in this one. Madison takes the opening kickoff down the field and into the end zone for a touchdown in a methodical drive. And then the defense, a very quick 3-and-out. And the Bulldogs just come right back on offense and do the exact same thing, go in and score. And it just set the tone for everything that came as Madison assistant coach Preston Nordlane is joining us up here in the post-game show. Preston, I was just saying, you could feel a little bit of a difference in this one right away. You guys came out, I think, with the mindset, we're going to run this football one way or another. We're going to grind out some drives, and, right away, just get it off the bat.
Yeah, I thought the script was really nice tonight. 14-play drive off the bat, and just executing on 4th and short again, and you just take the wind out of the sails early and set the tone. The defense gets a 3-out, and we do it again. So, I was nervous for this one because Tri-Valley is a good team, and we're out CP and Shane. You're two literally voted captains on the team,
right.
and we're young. And I just was wondering. I think the coaches knew how we wanted to respond, but the players play, and I thought they executed the game plan well tonight. And man, it felt good. I expected a win. I wanted to win, but I didn't expect a win like this. So that's a kind of a statement win for us. And after last week and the bad taste in the mouth, it feels good to be on the other side of it. So that was nice.
Yeah, there was some toughness too. I thought it was a good bounce back for Henry after a 3-interception game. He kind of showed how he can be tough to bring down. Everybody had that. Everybody was fighting. Nolan had one on a reception. Hodges, who, I'll talk about his defense in a minute, but offensively, you guys are putting him in every position on the field out there, and he just responds and does whatever and fights for every yard.
Yeah, Caleb Hodges is just a beast.
Yeah.
He never comes off the field. He's a long snapper. He's on every special team, offense, defense, and he is just a beast. That's pretty much all you can say about him. I thought up front we just handled the line of scrimmage tonight, and it's nice when you can lean on the big boys. And Henry looked different tonight from the get-go. I just thought he was running kind of mean. And I thought, he had something to prove too because he's got a little bit of hype and he didn't play well. And I think he just couldn't wait to play again. And then you see without Shane, like Nolan Nielsen and Miles, and we had Luke Johnson stepped in. Everybody contributed and made catches tonight. Ryan Johnson had his first career pick. Like just a great team win. And I think we prepared well this week. And like I said last week, it's those humbling losses can really set the tone for the season. Are you gonna buckle, or are you gonna buck up and go and train harder and work harder? And I thought tonight we responded well. But a big test next week. You can't now see
right.
opposite thing again. Like, oh yeah, we're great now.
Yeah,
now we got to come
right.
out and do it again.
Yep. Yeah, Lennox is always a good team and has been at times a tough place in the last 4 or 5 years for Madison to go down and play. Although the win a couple of years ago, but the schedule doesn't ever really seem to get easier. That's just the nature of playing in the DAC-12 and whatnot. But it's a good one tonight, and I don't know. Doesn't really feel like October football.
Oh, it's hot.
I know.
It's hot today.
We got guys cramping up in October. So, it's a good one, though. Appreciate you coming up here, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yep.
That's Preston Nordlane, assistant coach for the Bulldogs, joining us up here in the post-game show. Just before we let everybody go, let's take a look at some other scores tonight in 11A. Sioux Falls Christian 48-7. They beat Vermilion tonight. It was Lennox 34-0 over Canton, and Del Rapids came from behind. They beat West Central 21-20 tonight. Del Rapids gets the win. Howard beat Hanson 12-7 tonight. And in 9B football, it was the Coleman Egan Hawks. They are leading ORR 52-20. The score in that one. Hawks on their way to a Co-op Bowl victory. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Madison Bulldogs, a 33-7 win over Tri-Valley. We will be back on the air Thursday next week here on AM 1390 for Madison Bulldog Volleyball. Then Friday night we'll be in Lennox for the Bulldog football game with the Orioles. Don't forget Trojan football tomorrow afternoon, a 1 o'clock start. Dakota State University, they flew out today. They are in Montana taking on Montana Tech, the number 6 team in the country. That game 1 o'clock tomorrow on Jammin' Country, FM 103. Until then, for everyone at KJAM Sports, I'm Matt Gross. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great rest of your Friday night.